Fantasy Maiden Wars. Whoa. Whoa. I got a comment that called me cringe because I was only at the first Satori fight. Meanwhile, they are at the second last chapter of the game. Damn. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get into the game, boys. I should have considered going faster. I'll remember that for the future. Are you boys ready? Let's start. A whole new game from chapter 1. Do the whole playthrough over. Alright, so this is all sorted. I think we're ready to go. I think I did anyway. Yeah, it should be. Alright, boys. Let's go! Pelican Ship Lounge. Wow. So this is what it looks like inside a ship. So, this is surface technology, huh? Bunch of show-offs. I'll show you around, but try not to touch anything. They may look like ordinary rooms, but they got switches that do all sorts of things. Got it. I'm not in the mood for sightseeing anyway. I can't believe you're really going to be working with us, Yamame. If you'd like, I could introduce you to everyone. And I already say I'm not here to get all buddy-buddy with you. Well, yes, but still. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to get in your way either. This Utso issue needs to be ironed out, or it will spell more trouble for the underworld. Then we're sharing a common goal. So this is where you all were. What's up, Momiji? Apparently, Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko have something to say about Utso's new power. They told us to gather the whole crew on the bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, our bad. They want everyone there. I wonder what this is about. Let's go find out. I went ahead and called everyone to the bridge over the intercoms as well. I believe everyone here should be here shortly. Alright, sorry for the trouble. Why are you summoning everybody here like this? Did you figure something out about Utso? Wait for everyone to get here first, okay? It's kind of a long story. If you insist, we won't rush it. But she's just hot! Not that I really expected anything else from hell. Not for nothing, but there's no way I can do lookout duty outside here. Even winter's cold wave is completely pushed back here. It's not supposed to be this hot. It wasn't this bad even in Blazing Hell's heyday. In the old capital, there's even talk about... They're even talking about how the groundwater's been heating up. When you take both that and the geyser on the surface into account, there's no doubt where this heat originates. It's difficult to believe that an ordinary hellcrow could produce this much heat, though. Maybe this Oku person's already grilled chicken by now. We're still a little ways from the bottom. Just imagine how much worse it is there. I brought everyone, Lady Kaneko. Whoa, this is a ton of surface dwellers. Good work, Momiji. I see we have the full group. It's a bit cramped, but I suppose we're in no position to complain. Why don't you get down to business, then? If you're calling everyone here to discuss it, it better be worth my time. It's very important, yes, which is why I'd like all of you to stay calm and hear us out completely. We'll be sharing everything we know. Lady Kaneko? Lady Suiko? We've all heard from Orin that Oku has obtained an incredible power. In truth, Suiko and I were the ones who bestowed that power upon her. Wait, you two granted her power? Hold up, you're the ones behind this incident? What the hell? Am I missing something here? Hold your comments, I'll explain from the beginning. Utso ending up like this was a completely unexpected development for us. Maybe you should start with the details. In the beginning, we were simply wondering whether it would be possible to introduce a new source of energy into Gensokyo. If we had an innovative energy source, it would spur manufacturing for both humans and yokai, enriching people's lives. Oh, I remember you mentioning that once, but you were still evaluating how to approach it. So we decided to borrow the power of a god named the Yaragarasu. We would enshrine that divine power within someone and take them under our wing as an ally. That way we'd be able to use the energy the way we want. So you try to start an industrial revolution using Gensokyo methodology. Isn't that about the same idea as when we used divine power to get to the moon? As we were afraid of the power being abused, we made sure to select the vessel carefully. With her high spiritual capacity and her clean slate of a mind, we considered Utso an optimal vessel. So the power Utso gained was that of a god. Then why did you call this an unexpected development? Okay, here's the thing. It's way too early for her to be capable of wielding Yadagadasu's power. Too early? Now that you mention it, enshrining a deity in a mortal body is no simple task. Even Shrine Maidens, the experts in that field, have to train long and hard to even briefly borrow that power. And that's why you weren't keeping a close eye on her. Yeah, pretty much. We were going to observe her progress over a long while. We'd give it a year or two, and while that was going on, we'd gradually talk things out with the underworld yokai. Okay then, I can see the logic, I guess. But now Oku's apparently going on about conquering the surface. It's pretty obvious you chose the wrong person, isn't it? It pains me to hear that, but we never considered Utsu capable of such a dangerous course of action. I'm guessing you had some basis for that assumption. When we first met her, she seemed to have a pure heart. She worked tirelessly for others with no thought of her own personal gain. That's why we thought it was safe to entrust her with a god's power. True, I did get the same impression when we met her before. She stuck her neck out for Orin. She was a straightforward person who cared for her friend. At the very least, she didn't seem to be fighting out of hostility or malice. Never thought I'd hear a surface dweller talk about an underworld yokai like that. Location's got nothing to do with this. We were impressed enough by Oku that we were convinced she was the only right choice. And even now, I don't believe we were mistaken. You both say the most brazen things. Okay, I can tell that you meant well, at least, regardless of how it actually turned out. I'd like to hear more about this once the trouble is resolved. Since this is a major affair that everyone has a stake in, I would have appreciated being notified ahead of time. I would have as well. We could have all brainstormed together. I do owe you an apology for that, I'm sorry. Now that we know what happened, all that's left is to check in on the person's behalf, on herself. Of course, based on what Orin said, it's likely we'll end up fighting. Oh yeah, what kind of power does that god living in Utsu have? Yadagarasu is a sun god. In fact, he might count as a manifestation of it. He has something like a massive energy that controls the ultimate power. Nuclear fusion. Wait, ultimate power? I don't think I like this plan anymore. Freddy won't change what we have to do. We're gonna have to exterminate her one way or the other. Get ready then, because the bottom level is coming into view. The temperature outside is climbing even higher, and I'm picking up a massive heat source below. We're entering the ruins of blazing hell. Hell's artificial sun. Look at that goo. Hot goo. What am I gonna do? Whoa, yep. Spicy, isn't it? There she is, the bird. Alright. Defensive wall at the ready. Alright. Jeez, it's hot here. I feel like an egg cooking. It really is even hotter than it used to be. No ordinary yokai would dare approach such heat. Up ahead, I see a hell crow and... Ha ha ha! Burn! Burn hotter! Conquering the surface will be a cinch when I can make flames like this. Is that really Utsu? She looks completely different from the last time we saw her. She's completely merged with Yadagarasu in altered form. I can't believe she's already like this. You? Do I have visitors? Indeed, it is I, Kaneko Yasaka. Yasaka? We meet again, Utsu. It seems you've drawn out Yadagarasu's power during the short time I've been away. If anything, you've drawn out too much of it. What are you talking about? Who are you, even? What? What's the deal here? I thought you ladies knew each other. We do. Did she forget about us? Oh, I know that feeling. It all just spills out of your head overnight. You guys just yammer on and on. I don't remember the underworld having people like you. Actually, we've come from the surface and we've met you before. Do you not remember that? We're here today because of a request from your friend Orin. From Orin? And we met before? We met when you two came to the surface. Both Orin and Satori are worried about you. Oh, I remember now. We fought you. So you came all the way here, down here to get beaten up before I conquer the surface? Okay, she's not listening to a word we say. And it sounds like she means all that stuff about conquering the surface. Just as I surmised, she's in no state to be reasoned with. She wasn't like this before. What happened to her? What are all you surface dwellers talking about? We're talking about ways to punish you. You're not invading the surface on my watch. Heh heh heh. Just try and stop me. Have a taste of the ultimate power I've gained right up until you hit your melting point. Capture all of Utsuo's spell cards. Okay, can do. Watch this. We click rally. Okay. Then we drink the tea. And I get 100 SP. And then we rally. And then next turn we rally again. Ho ho ho. Everybody's got power. Power. Huh. Alright. Okay. Alright, boys. It's time to push. Hold on. Can't land on magma. This'll do it. No more hesitation. We're gonna soften him up for Kane and Moko. Shing. Z Fairy. I sleep. I sleep. I seem to be doing pretty well today. What a positive attitude to take. Alright, I think maybe, let's see. Horion. You're a 3.0 unit nowadays, huh? You get 78 kills. Kane's got like 96. Kane's almost in 100 kills. Get up there, Kane. Leg. Pichum. Excellent. Meddler and R plus C. Okay, let's see. Rumia can't reach. Mindshaker reaches. That works. Okay. That's who we're fighting. We stand a chance. Madness, surge forth. Pew, pew, pew. Nothing personnel. That's one of those completely innocuous lines that has been permanently altered in my mind. Hey there, friend. What a workout. What? You can't get tired from drinking and playing video games all day long? That's no good, player. One of the maids said if you don't work, you don't eat. Pull yourself together. They're talking about you. Huh? Get it together. Grandpa's cough syrup. Paru. Jealousy. You're all MP based. Jealousy Bomber and Green Eye Monster are not too different. Sure. If Yugi hits, Yugi hits. I don't hold grudges, my MB lasts a lifetime. You don't have to go it alone, Parsley. Stat. Chat, I have a question. Do you think units... Here you go. Do you think units that they're only good because they have high base stats are boring? Do you think characters like that are boring? You could say they're average, right? This'll work. Like characters having specialties or unique skills or cool moves is, you know, you like those characters. But what if a character Their only defining trait is that they just have like above average stats in general, but they don't really operate that like specifically outside of just having big numbers, right? I guess you could call them all-rounders, but I don't know. That works. Nobody moved. Well, what a waste of my fucking time. Get him. I had an example that I was gonna give and I forgot it. I forgot my example. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I think I get bored if I took you seriously. Does a character need to have a flaw to be interesting? I don't know. Characters have designated roles, but some of them that are... Oh, I remember. Kirby Air Ride. It's not necessarily just a stat stick, but the Wagon Star. The Wagon Star in Kirby, it can't charge, but it has good stats around the board. It's got good speed. It's got good boosts. Like, all of its stats are good, it just can't charge. So, like, I like that car, personally. I think it's funny. I think that car is funny, personally, so I dig that one. And we need to move, Holy shit. Man, Aku can reach. I don't have any examples from, like, a Fire Emblem character. Because I assume most characters have defined gimmicks, but, like, even the characters that are, like, just stat sticks, I suppose. Like, the pre-promote units you get, those units they're kind of like stat sticks, but they're also, because of how early you get them, they're more like, I don't know, I guess they're not really as simple as that, because they're big fish in a small pond, right? Throwing all my magical star swords. Characters like Seth. I've heard that Seth is really good in Sacred Stones. And Frederick. Frederick being the only character who can effectively beat Lunatic Plus. So these are characters that, like, they're still characters on their own, but because how early you get them as pre-promotes, they don't really feel like true stat sticks, right? It's a little different. Goo incoming. Turn mailing off because I'd rather her defend for the important fights. Good chop. Seth can fight and survive the final boss. He's a Chapter 1 unit. Well, I mean, he's cool though, right? Right? Did I just see that's doing 0.58? What the fuck is going on with that? That barely did anything. Dude, this ghost is sturdy as hell. What's going on here? See, I like when units can do really large numbers in damage. I like when a unit has 900 billion attack and like 5 defense. What's going on here? You got Prevail. That's not... Are you on the ground? Oh, you're on the ground, so you have defense up. That's why. You have defense up. That should kill. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Get him, Ellie. Blammo. Good. Do 2,500. There's a unit in Fire Emblem 3. I don't remember his name. He's that game's like Jagan. He's like some blonde guy, and he has like 0 growth because he's sick. He's ill, father. I am ill, and he has like 0 growth. I don't think he can actually get any stats at all. That'll work. He also died after that game. Yeah, because he said he was gravely ill. Did you miss that part? I'm surprised he's even out there fighting the good fight. That new mystery, not new mystery, but the bonus mode, or I guess Fire Emblem 3, if you want to split hairs. That mode's really weird, because there's a lot of units in that one you just kind of like get. And also, you don't get a single unit who can use an axe. I found that quite fascinating. There's a village that you can visit, and they give you a silver axe, and the game even acknowledges that nobody can use it, so they just want you to sell it. But there's no axe wielders in Fire Emblem 3, or I guess Book 2. I know the main bad guy is an old friend. That's a spoiler streamer. Is it? Is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't know that. Get him. Don't think about anything else for now, Parsi. Besides Mima and Genji, no characters from Toho 1 to 3 appear in Fantasy Maiden Wars. Bake and Evil Eye are right there, my guy. I can't believe you are not counting the random Mook enemies. That's disrespectful. That is inherently disrespectful. Apologize. It's fucked up. That's fucked up. They didn't survive for 20 years to be forgotten by your ass because they don't have a proper name. That was back in the days, the good days of Toho, am I right, boys? When enemy variety existed. So I could fight evil eyeballs, ghosts, spinning tiles, balls of light, and other miscellaneous things that are definitely better enemies. Definitely better enemies than what Windows got. What does Windows got, huh? Fairy, 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 another fucking fairy. It's all fairies. So many fucking goddamn fairies. So you know something really cool I like about this layout for this level? So aside from the zombie fairies, because, you know, there's 2 of the main ghosts, right? There's the main ghost with the map attack that I killed. There's one there. There's another one. And then Utso is up there with all the Hell Ravens. And if you actually know, if you know what Utso's stage looks like, it's actually kind of accurate to that. Kind of. Kind of. Because the crows come first. Because it starts with Vengeful Spirits. Then the crows finish up. And then you get, well, Orin also shows up in the middle of it. But then you get the two Boap spirits. So it's kind of structured like that. But the birds are all up here instead of kind of like down here. I do like it because it is slightly reminiscent with these guys to her actual stage. I think that's a nice touch. Ellie, get in there and get another kill. Okay, what's going on, Ellie? Ellie, don't miss. You can't miss, but don't miss. Ubami. Who the fuck is umami? Isn't that the taste in your tongue? That's like the secret 5th taste, right? No, streamer, that's umami. Yeah, that's what I said, umami, right? That's her name? This guy's pissing me off. This guy's pissing me off. Woo. Good shot. Do you think that kills outright without Yuyiko? Oh, well, with a crit it did. Coming soon to a theater near you. Chat, do you want to make a wager? Do you want to make a wager? Do you think Ubami... Do you think the number of votes she'll get next year will be higher or lower than this year's? It's quite a ways off before we can even see if that's the case, but... Oh no! Yomu! You missed! That was a 10% chance! That wasn't a high chance, Yomu! Where's Lily? Lily, get up there and help her. Get up there and help her. Heal! That is remarkable. Well, see, Ubami is interesting because Ubami activates, like, Ubami's position activates Schrodinger's copium. Because if somebody will see that low number as, oh, this character is too new, so nobody voted for them, and blah blah blah. But then you look at another character, like any other character, and you realize that most characters have their highest place on the popularity poll in their debut because they're so recent that the attention's on them. To get that little attention when you're like that recent is kind of crazy. But you know there's somebody out there thinking just bullshit. Just wait till next year when just you wait. 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 Just you fucking wait. You'll see. You all see. So what is it? Is she too new so nobody knows what she is? What's going on here? What about next year? Next year she has 300 votes because one guy made a bunch of alt accounts to vote for his favorite fictional character. Sometimes I wonder if the people that do that actually like the characters or they're just really, really desperate to be different. Maybe that's a shitty thing to say, but I don't really care. Because the more obscure the character ends up being, the more fucking annoying the fans end up being for them. It's like they have to let you know that their favorite character is not a popular character. And if you even so much as utter a complaint or a miss, just like a miss whatever about your character, they'll pop in, they'll just fucking crawl out of the floorboards and be like, yeah, well, at least your character's popular. Like, motherfucker, you're the one who chose to like this character with 5 pieces of fan art. You gotta crawl out of the fucking floorboards and make it everybody else's problem anytime. It's like a fucking dick measuring contest, but in reverse. It's like, aha, I have the smallest penis. Great. Fantastic. Thanks for shouting it to the heavens. Like why are we comparing misery here? What's the point, bro? I want to crush this guy's skull. Yugi, I want you to hit because I want to see this kill him. Thank you. Think you're so good you don't gotta even hit me, huh? Cocky bastard. Parsley, You are a bad bitch. I see you. Here comes the snake. This monster will devour your heart. Oh, there is no kill animation. That killed anyway. Whatever. Power the fuck up. Well, everybody thought that was awesome. No counter! Get out of there! It's too dangerous, Lily. You gotta back up. Why are you focusing on me? This is why you're in hell. Because you target Lily. Wait. Oh, Lily has a follow. Lily's gonna help. Lily's gonna help her when Yomo fucking misses again. Alright. Wait, is Lily with the support defend? You haven't had enough training. Too many Omus, dude. Can't keep track of them all. Boink. There you go. Nice. Level 50 is kind of a benchmark right now for these guys. Sure. Sure. Next year. According to my knowledge, I should stand here. Next year, chat. Ubame. 20 votes. 20 whole votes. Who voted? Not me. Will you vote? Oh, that's fine. Will you vote for Ubame? I won't. I ain't voting for shit. Did I vote this year? I think I forgot to vote this year. I don't remember. I actually think I forgot, though. Lily, I need you to... I need you to get in there. Gosh, I'm not a workhorse, you know? Spring is here. Oh my god, alright, well this is overkill. Not that she needs the MP anyway. My votes would not have impacted the characters I would have voted for anyway. Yes, juice that power. I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna set you up for Sho and Nazrin. Papers! Good. I enjoy the popularity poll stream because I think it's fascinating. Really, I do. I find it rather fascinating to see how it goes. Though I do think that whenever there's like a surge, whenever there's a surge of votes on a character that are obviously not like legit, that's kind of lame. Because, well, you don't actually like the characters. You're just voting for them out of pity. And then next year comes and they're gone. That hurts more. Spirit who died well. That hurts more than if you hadn't voted for them at all. You gave them hope and then you disappeared. Oh, thanks, Aku. 6969. We don't need to do anything crazy here. Pop pop pa doo pa doo. Pop 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 pa doo pa doo. Alice is taking front. Yo, that Danmaku is thick. That's fine. I can drop 40 places. Aiden did too. Well, I don't think she dropped 40, but Aiden went up because of the Aiden helped me Aiden release, and then she went back down. There's a pretty good amount of recency bias you can spot in a lot of these popularity polls. I think it's mostly just a matter of there being a large amount of votes you're allowed to cast, and some people probably only care about like 3 characters maximum, right? So I think that's kind of what happens. People just care about like 3 characters, so they just throw their extra votes to characters they don't care about, or to characters that somebody they know likes, or they do it because they were told they should vote for this character, and they just throw a vote to that character. Stuff like that happens all the time. You can't really regulate that sort of thing. And then some people treat it like a joke, where they vote for like fucking Eagle Spirit as their #1 vote. That's their favorite character, the Eagle Spirit. And it's like, haha, yeah, yes. That's funny. I laughed. I go, hee, woo, hee, woo, woo. And that's how that goes, right? I'd say so. Yomu is convicted of voter fraud. Who fraudulently voted? Me. I voted for her and I didn't like her. I'm kidding! I didn't vote for her at all. Alright, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Did you win? Did you win? I won. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, scream. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bass, bass, bass. No, Yuka's popular because she's popular because she's really strong. She's really strong, and she causes bodily harm to weirdos on the internet, or so they like to believe. I'd say she's pretty unique among Toho characters, in an interesting way. She's just kind of a big fucking imposing threat. What's cool about her is early on, when Yukari was like the big wig, right? Yukari was the big dog, and then Yuka came back in 9. And Yukari versus Yuka, I was like, ooh, Ooh, this is good shit. But she was also popular enough from PC 98. But she is pretty popular considering she just kind of appeared as a fan service character, right? You can never really know what resonates with people, right? Again, an example I used, I think, just last week or even just earlier this week is Larry from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Larry is one of the more popular characters to come out of that game, and he's just a fucking salary man. He's just an overworked and very tired salary man who uses normal and flying types. That's it. That's what he does. And people are like, this is my guy. This guy right here, that's a DBL. That's an auto-include in the DBL right there. The DVR, sorry, not the DBL, the DVR. But like, they also put a lot of advertising into Iono, right? The fucking, the VTuber. Or not even VTuber, the fucking, she's not a VTuber. She's very real. She's very real. But they put a lot into her, right? It's like, oh, look at all this. And then, because Larry, you don't even get to see Larry's portrait. You can see all the gym leader portraits, but for Larry, you just see the back of his head. He ain't even fucking all there. But he's one of the most popular characters to come out of that game. So, like I said, you just never can really know what's going to resonate with people. I just think that it's an important thing to take note of is that just because one character is liked more than others doesn't mean that the other character isn't liked. But there's also times when characters... There are also times where characters are... they are disliked to the degree that the people who made them are upset about it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Do you think that does 3,900? Anchor will kill. We'll do Anchor because I don't need more than one anyway. Larry being in both Gym Leader and Elite Four has nothing to do with it. It's cool you get to see him again, but that has nothing to do with it. Because sometimes the Elite Four aren't really popular at all. I mean, the only characters from the Elite Four that are really popular are him and Rika. That did a lot more than I thought it was going to. Oh well. Okay, Ogu is like right there, so that's kind of dangerous. Alright, hold on. Yomu, I must sing you a song of recovery. Because your ass keeps getting hit. Wait, never mind. It was Alice who needed the recovery. No, not the boat. Wait, why'd the boat get hit? Oh, the boat's fucking fine. Alright, whatever. Chat, are there Pokemon popularity polls? Do those exist? I'm curious. I'm curious if that's ever been polled. Like, by individual game status and also, like, overall series. I'm curious about those. So here's the divine intervention that we need to take into account here. And that is that when I approach Utso, she's going to come and attack somebody. And when she does, I need to get very much bunch everybody up into her. Because. And I know what you're thinking. Putting Flandre there is not a good fucking idea for that very reason. And to that I say, whatever. Alright. That's gonna kill me. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Well, I'm gonna defend because it won't kill me. Here come the surface dwellers. Now that I'm seeing her up close, the differences from the last time are really striking. Not only does she have that freaky arm and leg, she's got the sinister eye smack dab in the middle of her chest. This body is the proof that a god lives inside of me. An unstoppable heat is overflowing from inside me, more than I can control. Ow, 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 it's boiling in here. Be careful, everyone. Just try and take this. You're getting in my way. Take this. Whew. Even just dodging these is tough. Alright. Boys, I want to know. You know, I want to know. That's all I want to know. Who is the most popular and least popular Pokemon and character from each generation? I want to know. I want to know. With your wits and my brawn, this will be a cinch. Oh, Yugi. That's not good. Damn. That did a lot for a budget hit. There's some massive crit rates on this, huh? Alright. I like seeing general audience gauging for popularity because I think it's cool to see what has resonated with people and what hasn't. How many people are pre-programmed individuals that are incapable of thinking for themselves? That's right, I am unique. I'm different. Oh. Chad, if I told you to go vote for a character in a popularity poll, would you do it for me? Would you do it for me? No. Okay, so if I told you to vote for your favorite character, you would not do it because I told you to do it? You'd be like, fuck this guy. Oh. I didn't kill. Okay, you should all vote for Yomu next year. Everybody vote for Yomu next year. It'll be great. We're gonna bump those numbers up. We're gonna bump those numbers up. Look, I'm not judging you here, but you should really just give up. Oh, look at this. Curious. How everybody wants to vote for a character they like when I say it, but they don't want to vote for a character they don't like when I say it. Oh, yes. Very curious. Very curious. This says a lot about our society, doesn't it? We are not gonna trichromatic the fucking... Really? Relax. Relax. Rain will all cause a distraction. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that bird died. Chat. You got a character? Is there a character that if somebody told you they don't like them, like, you would probably say, like, oh, okay. But inside, you'd be like, what? What the, what? What's wrong with this guy? Does he hate whimsy? Does he hate joy? Is he perpetually in pain? What is, huh? How can you hate this character? This character didn't even do anything. And you're like, I hate them. Wow. Lily. Lily. Correct. How do you hate Lily? Is Lily... You can't... if you hate Lily, you just hate joy. You hate fun and whimsy and joy and spring. You hate it all. You hate all of it. What's wrong with you? I just don't like the, I don't like her vibe. She just rubs me the wrong way. What? What does that mean? All she does is go wee 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 and scream spring is here. And it's like, oh my god, spring! Amazing! Like, what do you got against that? What's wrong with you? She is a morally complex character. That's true. She is a morally complex character. She has, sometimes she wears white and sometimes she wears black. And that dichotomy of color causes some real trouble when it comes to figuring out the character, you know? She's so deep. She's so deep. My mice, okay, I think they're fine. You gotta read between the lines. What lines? The lines between black and white. Isn't that like every color? Maybe. I guess it depends. This ain't gonna kill. But spear combo won't gonna kill either. Maybe next time. Hulu. Okay, let's figure out what's going on here, shall we? Okay. We got 3 birds. Throw talismans at you. Kill you. Alright. I hate joy. I am the Grinch. And this is my ultimatum. Now that is some... That's that season, boys. It's that season again. It's Grinch time. Alright, buddy. You got 2 options here. Now you can be a saint, or you can be a Grinch. Those are your options. So what's it gonna be, huh? Huh? A saint? Or a Grinch? Have I truly become a monster? It's Christmas. Christmas is in a week, actually. Christmas is, like, actually in a single week. I can't reach. Can I really not reach? That's so... bollocks! That doesn't matter that much. I just want to heal, I want to heal you up. Christmas is in a week, yeah? 1 week. My December has been busy. But it's set to slow down soon. Alright, let's see. Jarasi. Iron Fist. 3882. Chad, I'd like to get back into a good exercise routine. Unfortunately, I fell out of it, and then I gotta pick it back up. And what better time than the New Year's resolution, right, boys? Am I right? The New Year's resolution. Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? There's one bird left over there. Alright, we're going to slowly approach the bird. Alright. Bring it in. Ruma. It's about time I found the boss of this place. If I had to stay here any longer, I'd be an extra crispy shrine maiden. The surface is shrine maiden. You came here to exterminate me, huh? Look, you're welcome to leave the hot springs in place, but you have to stop acting up. I don't know about this ultimate power of yours, but the ultimate shrine maiden is about to suspend your surface invasion plans indefinitely. Heh. Okay, fine. I'll prove my power by beating you. Burning you up in these high-temperature, high-pressure flames will be the first step in my conquest of the surface. Give me power. Rainbow's fine. She'll be okay. She'll be alright. Can I... Oh, wait, the bird. We gotta kill the bird first. We gotta kill the bird. We're still gonna move people into position, but we're gonna kill the bird first. I don't know if this will kill. Took my fucking MP. I ain't doing 6K. Nah. Nah, not that. Damn, what a shame. I can't reach. I can't reach that damn bird. Oh, well, I'll wait for him. Green Eye Monster reaches. Well, let's get Yugi's dialogue right now since I don't plan on moving her. Oi, Oku, what kind of stupid stunt are you trying to pull here? Why isn't Oni with these surface dwellers? Your plan's causing a bunch of problems up top. That means we're in a breach of our agreement with the Sage. That's not something I can ignore. Don't worry, once I conquer the surface, all that complicated stuff won't matter. We keep telling you nobody asked for that, but clearly you aren't getting the message. Guess I'll just have to beat it into your skull the hard way. No hard feelings. When a pet does something bad, you need to discipline her. Okay, that's just because I didn't really want to move her that much. But everybody else, I'm gonna slowly inch to in position. These two will cover each other. You're in range for that, so that's good. But I can move you a little bit closer, just because. And I want to move you closer. Ship's in a fine position. Yomu. We're gonna move Flan here, and we're gonna move Yomu here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect range for Master Spark. And we will move Ellie up here. So everybody's pretty much ready. Hold on. That's at maximum 6. I don't know if Oku's gonna want to move, but okay. Okay, she's just beating up. She's trying to beat up Reimu. I'm gonna take over the world! Wow, wow, wow. Alright, come here, bird. You what? Oh, okay. Hey, you made it. You made your bed. Should've let... Well, that's fine. Activate sword. Activate sword. Alright, now it's just me and the bird. The big bird, the large bird, the massive bird, the huge bird. Alright. Dialogue time. Oku, please let go of the surface invasion plan. Both Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko believe in you, Oku, so please. Who's Kaneko? Why would I listen to anyone from the surface anyway? Your power is meant to eventually help the surface as well. I just said I'm not listening. I'm conquering the surface and you're in the way. She's being influenced by a terrifying force. Hey, you're that airheaded yokai we bumped into recently. Are you serious about conquering the surface? Of course I'm serious, and I have Lord Yatagarasu's power, so I can do it too. Looks like some crazy idea has only aggravated your tunnel vision. You need to learn that there's a difference between bravery and recklessness. If you can't tell one from the other, you're gonna get hurt. You think you can conquer the surface solo, you're underestimating its troops. That's a surprising amount of dialogue from the characters. You're actually serious about this nutty idea of conquering the surface. Hey, you're that person who's always biting her fingernail. I get why you'd be jealous. How dare they keep that huge sky and bright sun to themselves? Exactly. That's why I'll make it belong to us. You're with me, right? Nah, I'm just ruining our relationship by stewing in jealousy. But you actually want it. There's a difference. Then you're in my way. It's got crazy strong all of a sudden. I'm so jealous. If you're going to attack the surface, then we'll just have to stop you here. You think someone like you can stop me? I have the power of a god. You're just a yokai. Geez, sounds like someone needs to be slapped back to their senses. Now I'm getting fired up. She's got a lot of spell cards. What do you do? You have HP regen and mini reactor. Max MP up and grants MP regen. Cool. At 130 power, grant plus 60 accuracy. Oh, that explains a lot, actually. You have Predict, and you have Guard. You got Prevail. You got P all. And break power limit naturally. Cool! Alright. Go. Conquering the surface is kind of like conquering the outside, right? Sounds fun. Oh, you get me? The outside is so fun, but I don't get to just break everything I want. I wouldn't want Remy or Mei Ling giving me the 3rd degree. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have to think about Miss Satori. But that's why I'm gonna make the surface ours with this power of the sun. Hee hee hee, I'm not gonna let any sun have its way. Let's see how tough you are. So it's wrong to act up. Says who, weakling? On the surface, we're about to have a wonderful spring! If you saw it yourself, I'm sure your feelings would change. Yeah, I bet living up there is always loads of fun. That's why I want it. Now get out of my way! Ah, it's so bright! What's this, a ball of darkness? As long as I stay safe in here, not even your sunlight can reach me. So, are you in it or out of it? You can't see outside of it, can you? Not that it really matters. No matter how deep the darkness, the sun will always shine through. You smell like the sun. I don't know what that smells like. Looks like you really do have the power of Yagarasu. Said that right. But was it really worth doing all that to your body? Of course, I finally have what I've always wanted. I've got no use for you, so how about you just scram? There are some people worried about you, so no can do. I'll stop your plans to conquer the surface here and now. Her firepower is insane. I'm a little jealous. Boat. What incredible heat! I can feel it even from inside the ship! I'm honestly not sure if the Pelican ship can handle this. Is that a huge flying ship? Actually, I feel like I've seen it before. Whatever, it's still small enough to easily send flying. Watch out, Marasa, she's coming! Roger that. I'll be careful not to take any direct hits. We can weather storms even rougher than this. I wonder if that... No, okay, so Akio has nothing. Yomo. Utsu, please drop this whole surface conquest idea. If you change your mind now, I'm sure no one here will judge you. They can judge away for all I care. I'll just blast anyone who tries to stop me. No hesitation at all. then retreat definitely isn't an option. I'll take that ambition of yours and slash it. I'll cut through your ambitions. Utso, do we really need to fight? We've already met with Satori and Orim. There's no need for this now. This again? I'm not doing anything you people say. This will be good practice when I reach the surface. I'll blow all you away at once. So there's no choice but to take up the gauntlet after all. I'm going to slap you. You're prepared to fight, I trust. Your owner is hurt over the mischief her pet is up to. Though I can see it's true she gave you too much free rein. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Miss Satori in a while. I gotta report back to her after I conquer the surface. You're just doing as you please then, huh? Not that I have much room to talk. A single moment is all I need. Alright. Blazing hell, now that's my kind of place. All this heat isn't bothering you. I am the queen of the night. Even the fires of hell itself wouldn't burn my body. How arrogant of you to speak of conquering the surface. I'll bury you right here in the dirt! Ego check. Eek, Elliot, at this rate, I'm gonna be beef jerky. I'm supposed to be toast myself. All this complaining, if you hate it so much here, then why not just go home? Oh, but the crows would love a good spit roast, huh? Was it just me, or did she just say something really scary? Let's pretend we didn't hear that and stay calm. We'll just have to do our best to make sure Utso never reaches the surface. Alright. Ellie Rising. Wait, I'm morally opposed to Yakitori. Who knew? A bird yokai. It's nuts that you're totally fine in a place this hot. You're a bird too, you get what I mean, right? I grew up here, so of course I'm fine with it. I don't care if you're a bird or not. Get in my way and I'll show no mercy. I'm morally opposed to cannibalism too! There you are. Who would have thought the power of the gods could be used like this? Not only that, you've managed to keep him inside you for so long. I'm positively amazed. I'm sure Lord Yatagarasu chose me well. I reached my hand out to him and he answered my call. Now we're one. So you desired a son in the underground depths. That's right, I'll be a son and nobody will stand in my way. If you want to get past here, you'll have to go through me. Hog me. I still can't believe that you're actually plotting to conquer the surface, Utso. Heh, look at all these surface dwellers just marching up like they own the place. The surface is mine. If you're gonna get in my way, then I'm gonna get you out of it. You seem very serious about this. I suppose fighting is the only option. That's pretty straightforward. Rat. You're just a rat who won't sit still. I'm gonna blow you away. So a weak yokai gets a little power and it goes straight to her head, huh? The higher you stand, the more important it is to take a long look at your surroundings. That's just an excuse of the weak. I mean, look at how strong I've gotten. You're just a vessel for someone else's power. Although I'll admit it's a lot of power. Where's the responsibility? Were you really this unreasonable, Utso? You may have been a bit simple-minded, but I always took you for a yokai with a pure heart. I got no idea who you are. What? But we met! Anyway, I'm not gonna listen to you lecture me. If you get in my way, I'll show no mercy. What a problem, child. I suppose I'll just have to educate you. Ruins or not, I can still barely believe I'm laying eyes on hell. I can make my fires even hotter if you want. Doesn't fusion with hellfire sound fun? Sorry, but hell doesn't like me very much. I'm gonna ditch this place the moment I beat you up. That's kind of a raw line. Even though I've done this a lot before, I still need to get in the right state of mind to handle this much firepower. That's a lot of words, Moko. Alright, let's beat her up now. Now we play the game called Blow Her Sky High. We're gonna save Marissa and Reimu for the last health bar because I want to kill with Reimu's incident-ending blow. So, I think what we're gonna do first is we Fury, and we Valor, and we Wrath, and do we need a Bullseye? I don't think we do. 93. Oh! 96. Ah! Ah! That's still good enough. That's still good enough. It's good enough. Nobody can stop my song. Nobody. This is unnecessary. However, it's very fun to do. Alright. Valor and Wrath and Fury. I honestly, I don't think I need Rat Bite. I think I'd rather save Rat Bite for the spell card, right? So let's just... Oh, but then I'm missing 10% damage. 2.5. But it'll get slightly offset. It'll get slightly offset. Wait, Mailing has an 88% chance to miss. Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. That's a 100% chance to kill me. So I can either support defend or I can call Yomu. I don't want to call Yomu because I die if I call Yomu. Alright. Goo. Release Goo. Whoosh. You're coming with me, Mailing. Time for some violence. There's 1 for each percent that this can miss. $7,000. Mailing can't Fury. 1, 2. Mine, gimme. Mine, gimme. No way. She's alive. Ow, I thought I was supposed to be stronger than them. You're like specks of dust for the power of Lord Yagarasu. Give me power! I should have persisted, I guess, but it's fine. Ugh, what a blunder. This is a perfect opportunity for the ship, though. Ship cleans that. Ship absolutely cleans that. Lily, let me borrow a bless. Can I get a bless? Can I get a Lily bless? Well, you can also get a bless from Kozuzu, so. Let's get it from Lily. Alright. Main Spirit Cannon, 64%. That obviously does 1600, because if it didn't, then we wouldn't be talking right now. Like, there's no way that doesn't do 1634. Fire the cannon! Fuck you, die! Die, die, die! Boat, go. Wow, wow, wow. How much did that actually do, though? Okay. Doesn't matter how many times you try, it won't work. Oh, yes. Oh! Oh! Oh, she got roused! That's pretty good! Wow, you're no match for me, but you just keep on coming at me, huh? This power of hers is limitless. I bet she's got a ton of power still in reserve. She really is drawing out Yanagarasu's power. How exactly do they combine so fast? How? Oh, that's easy. Oh? You just have to give Lord Yanagarsu everything he wants. If he wants your right arm, you give him your right arm. If he needs your right leg, you give him your right leg. And if he asks for your heart, you give him that too. And if you do that, Lord Yanagarsu gives you his power right away. You threw away your own body? That's crazy! So you sped up the process by being unafraid to pay any price. And now you can freely control the power of the sun you've been granted. You gain an arm and a leg that lets you channel your inner sun. Right, I can only do it because of this body. I made the power of fusion my own. Now take a good long look at it. Is this heat signature coming from Oku? Watch out, everybody. I'm getting a super high energy reading from here. From her. Lord Yanagarsu, the Black Sun, thank you for giving me your power. The ultimate power of nuclear fusion can burn everything away. Humans and yokai, mind and body. Big. Ignores alert. Disable the effect of alert. Well, we need to disable this health bar. Now. Nuclear fusion. That's a hilariously large amount of MP to cost when you consider how bosses usually are. I'm definitely saving Mistia's song for these two. So, I think my next attack here. There's no need to rally anymore. Everybody's maxed out, right? Yeah, even Lily. Even fucking Lily. It's just the ship that isn't. I can get Yomo in there. She can't chain. Not that I really want to. Double Triumph is good. Fury. Yomo doesn't have built-in Fury, though. Bang. Alright, we're in beast mode now. We got double valor. Moko does have fury as well. 99 100. 99 100. Okay. 1% chance to miss, huh? You are still scanned because that should last. Yeah. This should be a good opportunity to rat bite. Shows damage here does not matter. Kane, I don't want you to do that because if you do that, you'll use up your valor, and that would be really embarrassing. So we're just gonna persist this, and then we're gonna pendulum. We're gonna get this damage, boys. Damage! It's coming! I will never give up the fight. Okay, that's fine. Kane can't Fury. Moko can Fury to get through the guard. Mistia's song is great, but it doesn't affect both units. If Mistia's song could affect both units, that would be fucking amazing. That's a big ball. Watch out! Ah! Huh? Were you not being serious? Damn, you took the sun? How? I prepared for impact. You can't just drop a gritty. You can't do that. That's not how this works. There are rules that have to be followed. Bitch, I'm standing right over here. I'm standing out of your fucking Danmaku because you a bitch. Alright, ready? You're gonna hit me and it's gonna do damage, but I don't care because... 96% chance to hit. And you know it's gonna miss. 99. 99. Okay, this is better. This is better. Even though I'm in the Danmaku, it doesn't matter. Well, she has full MP regen in here. Okay. Alright, do it. Click button. Go. Crush her skull. Something's even faster with this power. Okay, let's make some Danmaku that go in the history books. I'll show you my eternal flame! Show me your power! Phoenix Ra. Let's show them our history. Grit your teeth and bear it. Prepare yourself. I like big damage numbers. I like big damage numbers. Big damage numbers are cool. 12,000 damage is cool. This won't do that much. Almost. 10,000. Can't let myself get pushed back like this. I'm totally invincible right now. Got it? I'll melt you! Alerta! Alerta! I'm sure I'm fine. Yep. So you have some real skill. Okay, so now we have a free kill. We have a free kill, boys. We have a free kill. I want to give it to Sanai because I want to see the defeat dialogue, you know? I want to see if she has... Because Takemi Nakata, it costs 30 faith, but I should be fine. I just want to see the defeat dialogue is all. I can miracle next turn because I got plenty to do that. And I can double miracle if I really don't have enough faith. It'll be fine. Alright. Slappy! I'm coming for ya. You may be ambitious, Oku, but you'll have to settle down. Ah. Bonk. I won't let you invade the surface. Not yet. I can get even stronger than this. Ooh. We beat the power of the sun. If she keeps blasting away at that level of power, she'll be out of breath in no time. Okay, that was decent enough. She's not even breathing heavy. I can make flames like that with just my pinky. Now that I'm done warming up, there's all sorts of things I want to try out. What do you mean try out? You don't even know your own power? Well, if I turned up the heat a little, everyone would melt. You girls, though, I can do whatever I like to. Yeesh, I don't think we're getting out of this with just some scalding. I can do more than just blast out fire. Lord Yadagarasu, grant me strength. Oh, the dive! Unit gains a damage boost each time they land a hit. Unit can move through spaces occupied by enemy units. The dive kick. This shit sucks anywhere but the air. Funny, isn't it? It's got Pierce, though. Alright, Yomu. You're invited to Slash. Do we full power mode? Triumph. Fury. No ignore alert, at least. 94. Yomu, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't feed me bullshit. Don't feed me bullshit. Shanghai doll. Not close enough to Marissa to Malice Cannon from here. So yeah, just Fury. Yomu doesn't have Fury, which is a little bit of a shame here, but it's alright. We're gonna dodge her kick. Before that, though, I want to see someone die to it. Lily? What do you say? What do you say, champ? What do you say? Pew! That didn't hurt. It didn't even itch a little. It like specks of dust for the Power Lord Yadagarasu. I'm gonna catch you. Oh, it's just Mega Tackle. Oh, I lost. No, you didn't. I'll see to it that that loss is scrubbed from the history books. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm now going to cut you. Our rhythms line up beautifully. Do it, Shanghai. Shanghai. Whoa, Speedy die. Can't wait for Gooey Null. Gooey Null. Whenever we get that. Chop, chop, chop. Half dead. How dare you? 7,000's not better than some other characters. Raising energy levels. Your intentions are too obvious. Alrighty. Pop, pop, pa-do, pa-do. Pop, 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 pa-do, pa-do. Let me see. You already have Fury auto-cast. No, you don't, because I don't have the skill on that. You have Triumph. Ooh, and you both have Fury. You have all kinds of crazy shit. I could probably take this health bar out with you. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? Full power might be pushing it, but these two don't have Valor, so... Let's see. Yeah, that's pure. 6189. I read that backwards, didn't I? I did. Na 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 na. You see, I don't think I need to use, Wait, can I bless? I'm gonna borrow your bless, Kazuzu, thank you. Alright, Green Eye Monster, knockout in 3 steps. Damn, even with Fury, that's still not doing maximum amount of damage. It must be related to distance or something. That's... Will that kill? That might not kill. I have no idea. We're gonna find out. It needs to do 13,000. Surely that kills. Conquer the surface. What are you, a little child? Get a taste of our strength. I'm gonna let loose a bit if you don't mind. Ready, set, boom. Yugi's strength and my jealousy. We're a match made in hell. I see you. To the moon! What? Where's the moon? If this doesn't do 7,000, then Parsy's a bad unit. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? She's alive! Wait, you dodged that? That was like an 89% chance. Wait, are you a good unit? Is it possible? I wasted my fucking bless on you because I thought you'd kill her. You didn't kill her. You know why you didn't kill her? Because fucking Fury doesn't go through Prevail. It goes through Guard. It does not go through Prevail. So Prevail actually caused enough of a chip discrepancy there. That's really dumb. I'm not happy about that. Ruma, fucking fire a laser beam at her. I don't fucking care, dude. Just hit her. You know what? Eat her. I bet she's delicious. Faced your goddamn faced. Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, let's just go into the next spell card like this. Yeah. It's so bright. Mabushi! You smell like the sun. Yummy. Doesn't matter how many times you try, it won't work. Rumia would be a lot stronger if she had a partner who could fight. But I keep pairing her with not fighters. I put her with Mima. That was funny. She did a pretty good job with Mima. Act, they caught me. I'm impressed you managed to get so fast with a body like that. You were flying around with so much force, you were burning the air. That wasn't nearly enough for me. I need more power! Why do you want power so much? Is it all to conquer the surface? Yeah, with this power, we'll make the surface belong to us. What a completely juvenile thought process. Look, I never had any special gifts before. That's why I wanted power. But why? The Utsuwa I met wasn't someone self-centered. Were you seduced by the power of the gods? I think you got the wrong idea. Having power doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. No, I've got the right idea. Maybe I couldn't do anything before, but not anymore. If I wanted, I could turn the surface into a second blazing hell right now. No, you couldn't. None of us would let you go outside. Nuh-uh, I totally could. Careful, everyone. There's high temperature, high pressure energy gathering around Utsu. The readings are off the scale. This one's on a whole other level. Lord Yadagarasu, please grant me power of fire even hotter than before. I'll blow you all away with flames from my super high temperature core. Mega Flare! 20% HP regen on top of the S. So she recovers 10,000 HP a turn. Mega Flare. Hey Aki, you want to know what it feels like to die? Let me show you. Where? Think I'm the same as before? You're dead wrong. I'll burn you to a crisp. Go! Not the veiny laser. Ah! It's too late for me. Alright, so yeah, hitting her at this point is kind of pointless. because she heals 10,000. So now's a good time to end the turn and prepare for the next. I see you're quitting. That was some good work. Word up to you, you would have kept playing for much longer. Is that what you were saying? You have a great passion. I like that. It would be a shame not to make good use of it. I want you to go to your nearest Moria Shrine branch and offer that passion to me as faith. We're going to meet again. Farewell, dear player. Well, I'm not coming back for you, though. I'm coming back for the other one. Oh my! Ellie, will you protect me? Yeah, you will. You're a bad bitch. All right, get out of the goddamn way. There's an 84% chance it doesn't hit me. Protect. Protect. I'm totally fine. All right, ready? It's time to do some crazy moves. Watch this. Wrath. Valor. Scam. What's our current situation? 89. Focus will take care of that. Chain doesn't matter. And we want to sing the Mystia song. We're probably better off singing that for, like, somebody else. Because I want to get through the last health bar. Because there's the map attack that comes after. I want to do the big fuck laser. I do want to do the big fuck laser. I'm gonna save my rat bite for that. I think maybe we just go in and we hit it. They're ready to go. $69.88. They're ready to go. I'm gonna slap. I'm gonna do this. Miracle. Yep. Fury. Fury. 100, 100. And Yomu is coming out of fucking nowhere to assist. I don't know if she needs to, but I mean, I guess if she wants to. Sure. I ain't gonna stop her. Did I triumph? No. There we go. Should be good. Alright, we're gonna do some damage. Ready to die. Prepare to die! Loading. I will take the moon and shoot it back at you. Pew. Let's take another one big full power attack. Complete the shape. I'm gonna slap you now. How much you think this does? Well, that did 7,000. Okay, that did 6,400. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay, she's half dead. But I tried to dodge that. I'm gonna take over the world! I have a hard time dealing with people that strong. You have my blade. This is probably not gonna do very much. But her health bar is obviously at a point where Sakuya doesn't even need her time paradox. So that makes me kind of want to save it. Because Sakuya doesn't have any unique kill animations, right? Yomu does. But Yomu can't do that much damage. I'm weighing my options. We can go. Because we're gonna save that for Marissa, who's gonna do like 20,000. We're gonna play this by ear. I think we're gonna go. 93, of course. Okay, I can get away with a bullseye here, so. 100, 100, yep. $172, 86. Scan is in play. Yeah, Mailing will take that, right? I can't see how much it's gonna do to her, but I know she could take it, so she'll be fine. So the plan here is this kills. That was Valor, by the way. This isn't gonna kill, but the plan is to use Remy and Sakuya. Oh, that did kill. Oh wow, did that just barely kill? No, that killed without mailing. That killed without mailing. 38,000. They repelled that fire too? That was quite the firepower you demonstrated. You almost burned my coat. You just have to keep getting in my way, huh? I'll become the sun that conquered the surface. And then, well, you've managed to withstand this so far. I hope after all that venting, she's ready to cool her head. Just stop this already, Oku. All this time, you've always worked your hardest for Satori and the others, right? So if you go on a rampage on the surface, you'll just make everyone at the palace sad. It's true, Satori and Orin are worried about you. Don't stop me now! I'm conquering the surface for them, for Miss Satori and Miss Koishi. Wait, what? The surface has a huge sky where the sun shines brightly. Everyone at the palace could live there happily if I could just make it ours. That's not what they want. I think you're letting all that sunlight blind you. Good grief, I can see there's no point in trying to reason with you. I'll just have to seal away your ambitions in the power of the sun. You think you can beat me? Then I'll show you a fire even stronger than before. Are you kidding me? She's still got something stronger. Looks like the power of the sun god really is limitless. It needs to be hotter, 100 times hotter, no, 1,000 times hotter. Burst forth, divine flame. Gigaflare. Bomb range -2, power +10. Okay, so we're gonna see the attack first because of course we are. Max power fire. Dead. Any more and I might actually be in trouble. I'll hang back and wait for you all to finish up. I'm going down. Take care not to follow suit. Losing like this, unacceptable. Damn, that's fucked up. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. That gives Fury for both of us. Yeah, that gets Fury for both of us. So... Valor. I'm setting all this up in advance. Marissa's gonna fire her fuck-ass laser. Well, not even. She's gonna attack with Reimu. Come on, let's party! Where did this audience come from? Where did this audience come from? Unique. Okay. Valor. Gain. Luck. We need to move closer for this. It's guaranteed 100-100 anyway. That's fine. Okay. And scan, which is already in effect. I could Rat Bite. I don't really need to, though. I don't have to sense, so I can Zeal if something goes wrong. If something goes wrong. Unique. If I use that, I'm pretty sure I can still use all my normal moves, right? Yeah, because we're blinking. We're blinking. 52% chance to kill me. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that, I guess. Alright, Valor and Wrath are still up, obviously. So these guys are ready to go full power mode. Sakuya's World into Raid the Knightless Castle and do Sakuya's World. There's a 95% chance she kills me. There is a 30% chance she kills me. What? Final evasion rate minus 30%. I see. I see. Alright. Now I live. Alright, let's do this whole fucking turn. Ready? Game time! Use my time wisely. Chat, today at lunch I watched a video about cheating in the Pokemon Battle Tower. I thought it was a funny video because it was like, check out this guy's video. He's clearly cheating. And like sometimes it was like, yeah, they're clearly cheating. But the other times it was like, this guy's gameplay is so suboptimal, it is just, frankly, it is impossible that this could be legit. And it's like, it's funny, but it actually is a pretty well, it's a pretty well-educated video on the intricacies of various sets and how the AI works. It's cool. But it was just funny because he was like, see, in this situation, you should have PP stalled the Metagross to avoid taking any damage, because there was a possibility you got crit, and if you got crit, that's a no-no. You could have lost, and that's not the kind of play that a high streak, player would do, and it's like, yeah, I guess not. Very glurp. Very glurp. Okay, so Marissa's gonna kill. So, Marissa's going to actually kill with her massive damage. Yeah, you see, now she's at 13,000, and I promise you that Marissa does that much damage. So... Okay, that wasn't really the play here. This is a really silly situation. We're gonna miss out on Marissa's big-ass fucking number. like, there's no shot that doesn't fucking annihilate her, right? There's literally no shot that doesn't annihilate her. How do I gotta change her move. The strongest stream lasers you've ever seen, boys. The strongest stream lasers you've ever seen. That... Oh, okay. Alright, I thought that killed her for a second. I'll see away your ambitions and you with them. Right there. That did 12,000. Her weakest attack did 12,000. And here's the finale. What's going on? I can't see. Now give up on conquering the surface. Code error. Error in action number 1 of draw event for object BG. Cannot apply squirt to Nan. At GML script BG draw. GML script BG draw line -1. GML object BG draw 0. Abort. Oh, that closed the game. Oh. Why did it crash? Why did it crash? Why did it crash? Well, this is awkward. Well, now we're back at this fucking position. Okay. I sealed, right? Yeah. %52% chance to hit me. $22. Okay. Let's try that again. You surely you don't think the game crashed because of my PC. I read the whole fucking crash report. You think you can't honestly believe that my PC had anything to do with that? Surely not. Get in there, Reimu. Okay. I'm in there. Eat this. Okay, that did a lot of damage. 27,000 to be exact. Streamer, why are you doing it again? Well, because I don't know why it did that. Is it gonna do it again? She didn't die, goddammit. Oh, she lost her luck cast from that. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, they lose their thing from that. So what I need to do instead... There we go. Alright. I don't know what happened, but it's fine. Because now we're just gonna do this. Alright, now she's dead. We're kind of speeding this up a little bit because, you know, we lost some of the magic. We lost some of the magic. I'm saving. Alright, Blinky. Blinky, 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 blinky. You're a real odd duck. It's because she's not a duck. Try to keep up with me. How about you keep up with me? I'm going in. Usually I use fantasy nature. I'm trying to be cinematic here. An opening! How much did that do? Oh, 29,000 damage. Take this. Now give up on conquering the surface. I have no idea what happened last time, Chad. Lodagas's power didn't. It wasn't. Man, we haven't had a dramatic explosion since, like, what, Yukari? Ding, ding, ding. That'll catch you two up for a little bit. Mini reactor. No way. Even that didn't work? Her spiritual energy's dropping. Have we finally managed to stop her? Are you kidding? There's plenty more where that came from. She fell to the ground. Looks like she's about out of juice. Did she exhaust the limits of her power? Why, Lord Yadagarasu? I have to conquer the surface. Just give up already. You lost. And let go of any idiotic notions of conquering the surface. In the end, I still can't do anything. Your name is Utsu, yes? I have a question for you. You said you wanted to take the surface for Satori and her sister's sake. Would you mind explaining your logic there? I was really jealous of the sun shining on the surface. Up there, I'm sure they could forget the bad stuff and enjoy their lives. But didn't they move here from the surface? Well, what? Your feelings of wanting to help them must have gotten mixed up with your own desires somewhere along the way. Nevertheless, I won't forget that for you, at least, the surface represented hope. Oku, you're okay! Orin and Miss Satori. Ah, you're finally here. We just got her to settle down. She seems much calmer now. With this, we can probably call the matter settled. Sorry if I scared you. Thank goodness, your appearance may have changed, but you're still the Oku I know. I'm glad you cooled your head at least. But why'd you say you were gonna conquer the surface of all things? It seems she's been a bit confused ever since heading up there. It turns out she wanted to do something for the Komeiji sisters. For us. I wanted to do something, anything, to help cheer you up, Miss Satori. I mean, ever since Miss Koichi shut her eye, you never smile like you used to. I never had any special powers, so all I could do was watch. It was so frustrating. But I didn't know what to do about it. You silly bird, don't just bottle all that up inside. Still, I know all about feeling frustrated and wishing I could do something about it. Regardless of how it may have turned out, it is Utsu's desperation that led to this incident. She misused her power because of her pure love for others. I never knew that was how you two saw things. Or perhaps I never made the effort to know. No, we were the ones trying to hide it from you. That's right, we're the ones who need to apologize. So this was all the result of one big series of miscommunications. True, I may have overlooked something in their minds. From now on, we all better make an effort to talk things out together instead of fretting alone. Miss Satori, it looks like the talk is wrapping up. Then should we get going back to the surface? I'm tired enough to pass out, but if I stayed here any longer, I'd melt. Yes, we can clean up the loose ends later. Let's get back to the surface for now. Before we leave, Satori, I have something to tell you. I see. So you're the one who granted that power to Oku. Wait, what? Oku's apparently forgotten about that, but trust us, it's true. But they had a good reason. Yes, I can see they did. You don't have to spell it out. I don't intend to press this matter any further for now. Let's arrange a time and place to talk about this later. We can discuss the details then. Very well. Guess this is where we part ways then. Don't let the crows eat you on the way out. Thanks for helping out, Yugi. You other three too. All aboard, it's back to the surface. Goodbye, everyone. Let's all go home. They're leaving, huh? I missed my chance to thank them. We'll be meeting the surface gods again soon enough. You can thank them then. We should be heading back to the palace ourselves. Oku, something the matter? I just realized that I wrecked the furnace I was supposed to be managing. That was the job you entrusted me with, Miss Satori. We can always find you another job now that you're back to normal. Yeah, we can take our time thinking about how to use that power too. There's gotta be a way to get some good use out of it. Yeah, we can all think about it together. Hey, I'm sensing something. What's the matter, Star? I can feel something approaching from the surface. And it's not just one thing, it's a lot of little things. Isn't it just some more of Satori's pets coming to greet her, now that we cleared out the spirits? No, there's way too many of them for that, and they feel strange. We're picking up something on the ship's radar. Too many things to count, heading straight for us. Over there, everyone! Hurt! Was that a laser? And it was aimed at Utso. Where did that come from? And who? Is that Shido? What's it doing here? I thought we left it at the shrine. What in the world? What's going on? There's a whole bunch of Shiro lookalikes. There were those things. These were the things approaching. But why? I've heard they were someone's familiars, but... Watch out, those the things that attacked you. What's your problem? Why are you... Ah! Oku! What's with these guys? Are they after Oku? You called them Shiro. Did you orchestrate this? Of course we didn't. We're as confused as you. Who cares what they are? Get over here, Oku. I'm not sure I can. Ah! Utsu's lost a little fight, but they're attacking her anyway. What's going on? Did they not realize her rampage is over? No, that's not it. Satori, these yokai aren't simply trying to stop her like Orin of the Surface Dwellers did. They're trying to rid of the power she now possesses. Get rid of it, but they can't. Let's all calm down here. It's not like they could ever beat her, right? Actually, they're trying to... What are these? Get away from me! Ah! They're going for the eye in her chest. Are they trying to tear out Yatagarasu? That's crazy. Aren't they supposed to be fused now? Get off of her, you stupid fur balls! You little... She screamed. Oku! It's Satori! Orin! Oku, you're okay, right? They're trying to take Lord Yatagarasu. But that's impossible. Lord Yatagarasu is getting mad. We know, we're coming to help you. Just hold out a little longer. No, you all need to run away. Lord Yatagarasu's power is... What are you talking about? Eek, a shockwave. What just happened? I don't know, but there's a bunch of light seeping in from the outside. We're going to right the ship. Everyone hold on to something. We're getting visuals back. It's over now, right? But Utso's gone and the bedrock around her has collapsed. Is everyone okay? What about Orin and the others? That was too close. You could have been in real trouble if I'd been any slower. Yugi, did you save me? What just happened? Oku's power went berserk and she shot out some crazy strong flame. Just look up. There's a huge hole in the ceiling. Did Utso's power make this? It might go all the way up to the surface. Utso must have gone up through the hole. The minions just fled. Are they going after Utso again? Marasa launched the ship at once. We're following Utso, alright? If she used power this great on the surface, it would be a disaster. Underworld yokai, all of you come aboard as well. Okay, be there right there. Everyone ready? Buddhist reactor at maximum output. Pelican ship emergency liftoff. Whoa. Ooh, what's going on? Is everyone aboard? Yes, including the Underworlders. That hole looks like it's been melted open by intense heat. If it leads back to the surface, then she must have passed through here. My goodness, if she were to use this kind of power on the surface... What was all that about? Why would Shiro attack Utso? Who was that white furball anyway? It was originally a pet I was keeping. It's been awfully suspicious lately, though, so I left it tied to a pillar at the shrine. None of that actually makes this any clearer. Shiro isn't just some Kadama, it's someone's familiar. And that someone would appear in Marissa's and Sanae's dream to meddle in our affairs. She seemed to hate the idea of new things and cultures entering Gensokyo. That might be why she was attacking the energy Oku possesses. I suppose she found Utsudo by following our trail. All that cruelty towards Utsudo just because she didn't like something? How could she be so selfish? Oku had already given up the whole idea of a rampage. Oh yeah, it looked like you realized something when Shiro was attacking Utsudo. Have you figured out what she's thinking? I didn't get the details, but I did sense open hostility. Hostility? Her thoughts were along the lines of, this power must not exist here. It must be driven from both the surface and the underworld. That still doesn't justify what she did to Utsudo. To her, what happened to Oku was of no concern, as long as her power was removed. To reject something to the point of attempting to drive it out entirely, her mentality is completely at odds with our own. You got that right. What gives her the right to decide what should and shouldn't exist? Calm down, everyone. We need to spend this time thinking about what we should be doing next. Whoever they are, they made Utsudo go berserk. We need to deal with that first. Even I can't begin to imagine how much energy and Edo control Yatagarasu would release. But it should be more than enough to turn the surface to ash several times over. It doesn't sound good at all. I don't want everything to burn up. No one does. We're not going to let that happen. You all might want to get ready, because we're surfacing now. Oh no! Oh no! Wait. I have 6.0, boys. I have 6.0. I can bring friends. Who should I bring? Lake Devil. Sound sleepers. The Sunny Defense. For Marissa. Marissa does have her big fuck you laser. Sunny Milk. Okay. What about Reimu? 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 Maiden and Oni equals. Can't change pair name. That leaves us with 1.0. Why not, right? She's relevant. She's relevant here. I still have a 1.0. Which if I got rid of Yuyuko, I could put somebody in there. Do I need Yuyuko? Yuyuko didn't do anything but click rally, but that's unnecessary. Would a 4.5 bring frog? No. kind of want to bring you two just for the, you know, for the flavor. For the flavor, boys, the flavor. So what does Aku do? Aku can just fucking stand. Aku can just stand there. Yeah, I don't really know what to give you. I guess P defeat. Do you need to break power limit? I don't know if you're an attacker. 180 attack. How's that compared to like Show? Show's got 186, so she's a little weaker than Show. She has 4s and everything. $197, 187. So 180 isn't necessarily bad, but it's not like I'm gonna use her that much anyway, right? I don't think I need. I don't think I need this. It doesn't hurt to have it, but I just don't think I need it. This barely matters for you. You already have support defense, and you have guard. That's all I need from you. Vigilance, field defense up, more armor, up attack, and cast and guard effects both. No, we're good with that. Guard level 2 is good. Okay, works for me. You're good. You're good. I just got 112. 219, 145, 205. Anti-Griddle of Angor. 192, 79, 314. 314, 314. Can I afford Belief yet for more damage? Not yet. 320 is what I want. Then I can figure out what to do afterwards. Shakuya, 192. Still saving for that diligence. Saving for those beliefs. Saving for those beliefs. Can you get guard level 2? 360. Okay. Flandre still needs to wait quite a bit for that. No big deal. Alice is 310. Predictor Belief. I think I wanted this one first, right? 320 though. Gotta wait a little longer. Yomu. Lily, Rumia. Suika is at 300. Prevail, P defeat, break power limit. You're with Reimu. Honestly, just because you're with Reimu, a bailout isn't too bad. You're kind of like a stat stick, right? Suika's kind of a stat stick. She just has she has really good stats, but might as well let her do a little bit of defense. Why not? Can I edge out any more damage from you? How much more damage can I edge out of you? Is predict necessary? MP save's already there. Honestly, I think predict is probably fine here. Just over P hit because we don't need that. You have 264. You have predict level 2. Just I'm blocking for no reason. Rainbow, I don't want you grazing, I want you dodging. Increase your damage. Thank you. Sunny! 486. Okay. Sunny, take your take your cucumbers, I guess. I don't know. You can have a potato too. Okay, we need to give Yamame something. The mini reactor is MP up and then MP regen as well. So MP hogs. I don't know. Pretty conservative with this shit. I guess Marissa is probably the best choice for that because, you know, but usually when I press her laser, I don't expect to do any more lasering after that. Sakui is not an MP hog. You're not an MP hog. I'm not sure. Parsi doesn't use that much if I can help it. I guess I can give it to you. It's just a better idea than not, right? Okay. What do you use? You have ammo? Oh, you use a lot of MP, actually. You do use a lot of MP. I'll give you a grimoire because I can afford to. What else? You want a pumpkin? Here you go. Have a pumpkin. Have some sake. Ron, I'm gonna borrow this from you. That's all in use. How are you a sea in water? You're in a bucket, for fuck's sakes. I'm gonna borrow your drink, and I guess I'll just take Merlin's cucumber. Change doesn't matter. We're good with that. Upgrade? We're still holding out, boys. We're still holding out. I'll put Remy's up to 5. Let's see if I can get some people to 5 here. You're at 5. You're at 5. Mailing is not at 5. Mailing is now at 5. Alice will go up to 5. This will retroactively affect things later as well. Suika I'll put up to 4. Give her some armor and HP because she's hanging out with Reimu. That works for me, boys. That works for me. Alright. Okay. Okay. Unit listings. 61%. Alright, chat. And that's it. So I believe the next chapter is the last chapter of Eternity. And if it's not, then it's one of the last chapters. Whatever. Alright. And that'll be not tomorrow. Probably Friday. I don't know. But we're almost there. Eternity will be done. Eternity will be done, and we'll open Dream. And Dream is great. You're going to see a lot of great characters and cool interaction, and it's so good. It's so good. But you'll have to wait, just like all of us. Ha ha ha.